What up, guys? Today I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on zombies, and I am playing on the farm on solo. And I'm just gonna give you guys like a guide to play this map and how to get started and how to do laps on this map as well. This will be a two-parter, but you'll get the main idea uh, in this video on how to do the laps. The second video is going to be more what to do in the later rounds and how to handle certain situations as well. So you might want to check out that second video if you want to. But here we are on round one. So you can either grab quick revive right away, or you can just wait until you get the MP5 and get Juggernog before getting quick revive if you want to. But in this gameplay, I just grabbed it right away. But again, if you just go down in the first couple rounds, you might as well just start over and try again. So when you first start off, guys, what you want to do is to save up your money so you can buy the farmhouse, so you can get the MP5. So that's what I'm doing right now. Again, in the first couple rounds, you want to shoot the zombies in the first round like 5 times, and then knife them. That way you get more points that way. So I skipped ahead here a little bit to the second round. Right here, once you get like 1,750 points, you want to buy the farmhouse door. That costs 750, and then you want to get the MP5. And then once you get the MP5, the next thing you want to do is get Juggernog. So that's what I'm going to do now. And again, with the MP5, again, just shoot them with one shot and then knife them in the second round, so you can get the most points. Right here, I'm going on to the third round right here. And by this time, you should almost have enough points to get Juggernog. And right when you get enough points to get Juggernog, you should just get it right away. And I usually start off each round in this corner right here, because when you start off over here, most of the zombies will just spawn in the like in the barn, so they won't really come up behind you that often. But right here, you see I get enough points to get Juggernog, so I get that right away. Whenever you're in this house, you always want to jump out of that corner, because if you try to jump off where the box is, zombies can jump up there and trap you there. So you always want to jump out that side of the house instead of trying to jump out where the box is. So once you get Juggernog, what you want to do is again to shoot these zombies and knife them. So I'm skip ahead here. The next thing you want to go for is the knuckles. That way you get a lot of points by punching them, and it also, like the zombies that are on fire, they won't explode when you punch them. So that's another good reason to have the knuckles. And again, the knuckles will be a one-hit kind of deal until around like 13, 14, and then around 14, 15, you're going to have to shoot them a couple times and then punch them. See right here, this zombie's on fire. It doesn't explode because I have the knuckles. If I didn't have the knuckles, the zombies that are on fire would explode on you. So. And again, when you're doing this, when you're punching them, you want to make sure you don't get crowded. So right here, I was kind of getting surrounded, so I started doing this little lap around this truck. This is not the lap you want to do on this map, but early on you can just go around this truck to round them up if you want to. The only bad part about punching them is every now and then you might punch one and you get a nuke. Now I suggest you always pass up the nukes, just because if it's early on in the round, you want to pass up the nukes just because you get more points the other way. With a nuke, you only get like 400 points. And unfortunately for me right there, I punched that guy and I got a nuke, so I lost a lot of points that way. But I guess, again, you're playing on solo, so you're going to make all the points anyway, so it really doesn't matter as well. So I'm going to skip ahead here again. Like I said, I always start over here, guys, in this little corner next to the barn. Just because when you start over here, again, most of the zombies will spawn in the barn. And most of the time, you won't really have zombies like spawning behind you. But again, don't assume that. Just always look around behind you. Make sure you check your back. This is pretty much the lap you're going to do right here, guys. You're going to start off, again, on the side of the barn, the left side. And then you're going to come over here and just kind of do laps like this. And just round them up. At the beginning of the round, again, you just want to round them up first and then start shooting them. Again, guys, you probably don't want to shoot too many of them. You just want to round them up and then just clear out what's in front of you, especially like the slow zombies. You want to be careful with them. They could, they could get in your way and cause you to get trapped. So that's why whenever I'm on this map, I just round the zombies up until I clear out all the zombies that are left around, like the slow ones walking around. And then that's when I turn around and start shooting the zombies behind me. But again, it's the early round, so it really doesn't matter that much. Just make sure you don't get surrounded or get in a situation where you're getting surrounded and you have nowhere to go. Again, the next perks you want to get once you have enough points is the quick reload. You can hit the box whenever you want, and make sure you get the double tap as well. The EMP you don't really want on this map, just because if you throw it in the wrong place, it'll turn off the perk for a round. So you want to be careful of that. You might as well have monkeys, I think, on this map. It's a lot better to have. Just in case you do go down, you can throw a monkey and then get the perks you need or whatever. And if you get an ammo box, you can throw the monkeys and get the ammo box a lot easier if it drops in a bad spot for you. So. And every round, you want to make sure you get a crawler, if you can, just so you can hit the box if you don't have good weapons as well. And over here, this is where the double tap is. You want to make sure you grab that at some point. Just when you have enough points, guys. So right there, I grabbed the double tap. Now I'm going to skip ahead here. Get the round started. And again, like I said, guys, I always start off in this corner. I think this is the best spot to start off each round. Like I said before, the zombies should always spawn in this area, not really behind you. And I suggest you don't fix the windows each round either. Just let them, be open, just because when you're trying to round them up, all the zombies should come out right away. And sometimes when you're trying to round them up and you leave the windows closed, that could slow the zombies down and then put you in a bad situation when you're trying to do the lap around this map. So I always think it's better to just leave the windows open. But if you want to close them, go ahead. But again, I think it's better just to leave them open. And again, when you decide to do the lap, just try to hold that corner off as long as you can until you see a lot of zombies come at you like I did right there, and then start doing this lap right here. And again, when you're doing this lap, you always want to be looking around to make sure there's no zombies coming in front of you before you start killing the zombies behind you. But right there you saw, I killed most of the zombies in this spot right here in that round. So I'll skip ahead here to the later rounds right here to round 15. And again, you just want to hold this corner and just wait until the zombies come towards you. You might have a better gun at this point, like a RPD or the hammer, so you should be able to hold that spot for a lot longer. But again, at some point, you're going to have to do this lap. So right now, I'm not even trying to focus on what's behind me. I'm just trying to round the zombies up first, and then once I round up the zombies behind me, I'm going to start clearing out these slow zombies. You want to make sure you kill all the slow zombies that way before you start killing the zombies behind you. And again, whenever you do start shooting the zombies behind you, you just want to take a couple pot shots and then continue doing your lap to make sure nothing's coming up behind you or in front of you as well. So you want to be careful of that. Again, this is a really small map, and these zombies can come out a lot of areas really fast and trap you. So you always want to be on your guard. You really don't want to ever turn around and shoot at the horde behind you for too long. You just want to, again, take a couple pot shots, continue doing your lap, and then just start killing whatever's in front of you. And then once you clear out whatever's in front of you, you can turn around, kill the horde behind you, and then continue doing the lap. So skip the hit here until to round 19. Again, I'm doing the lap like I usually do. Again, you always want to clear out these slow zombies. Right here, I get trapped right there almost. I could have made it around those two zombies around the barn where the truck is, but I decided to go this way. But when you do go this way and you go into the barn, you don't want to go slowly through the barn. You just want to go in and start rushing through the big door, because the zombies will kind of go towards that door and try to trap you as well. So if you're ever in the situation where you have to go into the barn like I did, make sure you get out of it as quickly as you can, because the zombies will turn around and start going through that big front door. But again, this is all you really have to do when you're doing the laps. The first 20 rounds should be really easy. It's the later rounds that can be a lot harder. And that'll be in my second video, guys. If you want to watch that, I think it'll be really helpful for you guys. Whenever you get the ray gun and you're doing the laps right away, you should have your ray gun out just in case a zombie does come in front of you to where you can't really get around them. In the early rounds, you can just shoot the ray gun at them, make them a crawler, or kill them, completely, and you don't have to, worry about it. And every once in a while, when you're doing this lap, you might see a zombie coming from the side of the house. And if you're doing the slow lap like I am, you can go in between the van and the big truck. You can just go right down the middle and take care of it that way. Now, when you get insta-kill, guys, you want to be really careful. You can kill all the zombies like I did right here, but again, in the later rounds and during the middle of the round, it's really hard to, because the zombies will start coming from everywhere, and it's really hard to get them rounded up again. So your best bet is to do something else other than kill them all right here, because you can get killed real easily. But again, this is it for my video. Please check out my second video. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll check you guys out later.